in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling And I never been down with no OPP. I talking about selling our people's property. Don't know who doing it, so don't round me out. Don't send no police round me and tell me shush my mouth. Where's our conviction? But where's our pride? We selling everything, selling our backside. Just go online, it'll make you sick. You can buy any island, just point and click. See, they're selling our country, yes, they're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling Hey, hey. Ride him. My mother always say, when you find a donkey, ride it. Who's donkey? What? Come on. We got a whole nation in 73. Now we getting back the whole country. What kind of fools we must be, selling out for a bag of rice and a cup of tea. You know what does bug me? Help me understand. I can't find piece of property for under 80 grand, but I can fix this. I know what to do. I can squat just like them other people try make me do. See, they're selling our country, yes, they're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling They're selling our country. Ooh, they're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling I get everybody sell some every day. They're selling one island, yeah, they won't keep. What can be left for you and me? Is this the example? What's our kids to do? You want them have a sense of pride, or go selling too? Cause they're selling our country, yes, they're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling They're selling our country, yes, they're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling They're selling our country, yes man. They're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling They're selling our country, yes, yes. They're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling
Whoa, girls, we outdoing
What happened in Dubai with the citizens?
Monarchy, and monarchy take care of their people and make sure that they're paid 2,000 per family, maybe 3,000. And life is cheaper there. Life is cheaper, but All the Dubai citizens are paid, very paid.
From who?
From the monarch, from the king.
From the king.
Yeah, from the king.
Wow.
Money comes in
Uh-huh.
through the government. The government distributes the money to the people, and there are no poor people. They're like
In
only
Dubai,
poor people in
you
Dubai
cannot be
are
poor.
those that came
No
from
poor
another
in
country.
Dubai.
No poor in Dubai.
Just like Kuwait, they get money, like almost like American Indian the casinos. The money goes out to the people, okay, and the only poor people in Dubai or Kuwait are those who come from other countries to work for the citizens that are there.
Wow.
And in Israel, if you're a citizen, you get a lot of $10,000 and $50,000, but you have to wait per person.
Wow. Bahamas. It's happening around the world. In the Bahamas, we are a rich nation.
We are a rich nation,
And the
beautiful
Bahamas
nation.
government refused to give us money. Change is coming
change.
to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
It's coalition time.
I wish all the best for Bahamas to be rich people. That's it.
Thank you.
To be the rich people in the world. That's what people think. We're rich people in the world.
Wow.
You know, a lot of people wonder how Dubai became a very big, famous, and rich city.
You see, if you're comparing with Nigeria, listen to this. Nigeria has oil before than Dubai. It's a history. They are more rich than us. They have agriculture, they have mining, they have everything. You name it, they have it. Am I right or wrong? When you have a true leadership, which we have nothing, but we have everything because we have the right leadership. That's the only thing you need, a right leader for your country, not corruption. That's what brings your country at the top. You don't need anything. We want water, we don't have agriculture, we don't have mining.
That's quite interesting.
And that's Sheikh Mohammed. Number one, he doesn't know number two, he needs only number one. He says, I don't know, there's no number two in my book. Only number one.
I hear he doesn't ride in a convoy.
Sorry. Keep going on. Keep going on. Keep going on. You hold it? Go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live in West Grand Bahama. We make sure we can hear what's going on. Yes, we're live. It's a little late. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in West Grand Bahama. We are loving this place. We can't hear you. Of course, we are standing in front of something very interesting that we're going to tell you about in a minute. But ladies and gentlemen, we are in West Grand Bahama constituency in the city of Grand Bahama. Thank all of you for tuning in. Happy birthday to everyone who's having a birthday this week. Our condolences to everyone who has lost someone this week. But of course, again, we're on the road, and so we won't have a normal live. Definitely on Sunday, we're going to have our normal sit-down live. We have some documents and some other stuff to show you. But we're on the streets today. We're on the streets today, and we've been visiting family and friends and saying hello to people. And we're hearing a lot of stories. People are teaching us a lot about the community and what's really going on here. So we're gonna have a little conversation today. All right, we're gonna have a little conversation today, and it's gonna start. It's gonna definitely start. I know it's outside and it's still dark out here, so you may not be able to see me too clearly. But right now we're standing in front of a very interesting building. I don't know how good you can see this building, but what you're seeing in your screen right now, I know it's dark and we shouldn't do this in the light, but we were visiting with people and having some good conversation, and so that's why it's so late. Look at this building. This is probably the best looking government building in the country. This is an awesome government building. There's two buildings over there right now. Let me make sure y'all can see this good. Got the second one. All right, yeah, this is two beautiful government buildings. Look at them. It's all lit up. The power was off last week. We don't know, something was going on. It was off from the pole, they said. So y'all could figure out what's going on there. But it's all lit up right now. This is a huge 3-story government building in front of us. It's huge, beautiful pink building. This building has been sitting here for 10 years now. This building has been being built from 2013. Since 2013, these buildings were being built. This is the administrative building in West Grand Bahama, all right, in 8 Mile Rock. This building started in 2013. Let me put this in perspective for you. The Atlantis, huge multi-billion-dollar building, was built in 18 months. Atlantis was built in 18 months. The Atlantis. This 3-story building, nice building. It's a very nice building. Gotta give them credit. This is a building. They should have buildings like this all over the Bahamas, administrative government buildings, so that we're not from a bunch of people all over the place, from political cronies. This building right here, this building, has been building for 10 years, and it still ain't finished. But politicians are about to come around and tell you how much they love you. And they're going to come and tell you how they're about to finish. Good night. Are they going to finish this building? This building was being built by a political crony, and it's still being built by that same political crony. The biggest tenant in the country right now, the biggest tenant in the country is the government of the Bahamas. The persons in the Bahamas that has the most qualification and liquid cash to build their own building so that they're not renting from anyone is the government of the Bahamas. There's no reason the government should be renting from anyone. On many family islands, we hear the same story of corruption, of hospitals that can't be opened, that are just sitting there, sometimes for years. Clinics, I mean, not hospitals. Clinics that are just sitting there. Other buildings, facilities that are just sitting there. But look at this building. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at it. This building is phenomenal. But it's been sitting right there for 10 years. Look how light up it is. Look how lit up it is. 10 years. This is West Grand Bahama. 10 years. They're coming in West Grand Bahama next week later this week to do guess what? Guess what they're coming to do? Pave the roads. They are coming in West Grand Bahama this week, they say. That's what they promise. To pave the roads. Now, ain't been paved all this time. All of a sudden, the road's about to get paved. I wanted y'all to see that this building was real. The question is, how much millions of dollars were spent on this building, and the building's still sitting there? That's the question. The people of West Grand Bahama deserve better. They deserve better. This is not acceptable. That's our money sitting there. And it's not been opened. Now, here's the bad part. We're hearing stories that this roof now has a leak. It's been there 10 years. And now the roof has a leak, guess what else is there? Someone guess. Tell me, because the roof has a leak, let me see how smart you is, because apparently the government ain't smart. Tell me what is happening because the roof has a leak. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Someone with a phone who look and tell me what they're saying, because I can't see what they're saying. Tell me what's happening. Tell me what's happening. But let me tell you the answer, because I can't see your comments. Mold. So now they're saying that the building is developing mold because the roof is 10 years old and the roof is now leaking. This West Grand Bahama, y'all. This West Grand Bahama, we again bought an ambulance and a fire truck for West Grand Bahama. And they saw fit to take that ambulance. The government, who love y'all, who coming around to spend big money, they took that ambulance and fire truck and sent that to Freeport. Because y'all ain't worth nothing. But they coming around with crumbs in a minute to buy you out. An ambulance and a fire truck. There was no ambulance in West Grand Bahama last week or 2 weeks ago when that fatal incident happened. Many persons, when they call an ambulance, have to wait for it to come all the way from Freeport, all the way down here. Nothing. Now, there's more to talk about in West Grand Bahama. We're saving it for next week. We got a lot to talk about. But what I want the people of West Grand Bahama to see is that they come in with their promises, with their lies, with their talks, to sweet talk you again. And guess what they're going to do? Nothing. Who are they going to send? It don't matter. Representing the same party who did what? Nothing. The FNM is going to send someone and they're going to say vote for them so that they can do nothing. Look at that. Look at that. Now let's have a real conversation. Let's have a real conversation. All right? Because we're out here on the streets, looking, investigating, seeing what's going on. So we got a lot to talk about next week. We ain't going on this week, next week. All right? Let's have a real conversation. A lot of the houses we go to, to visit our family and friends, they're asking us one question about this carbon credit thing. Because before election, the government was telling you that I'm selling dreams. Don't listen to Lincoln. He's selling dreams. The carbon credit thing ain't real. Now, after election, that's all they're talking about. And I'm stressing this to you because there's nothing else to talk about in this country right now. And they're distracting you with nonsense because they don't want you talking about this. It is scientifically proven now that your carbon credits are worth $156 billion. Billion with a B. $156 billion per year. What else is there to talk about? Is it real? Your government says it's real. The scientists in America, the universities in America says it's real. So don't listen to me. They tell you don't listen to me, so don't listen to me. Listen to them. And what did they tell you? It's worth $156 billion. And then what did the Prime Minister come to you and say? Exactly what I told you before election that he told me. He ain't giving you none of it. I sat with the Prime Minister, and what did he say? He said, Lincoln, yes, everything you're saying about the carbon credits and natural resources is true. But he said, you can't give it to them because then they ain't gonna need you. That's his exact words. He made it clear that he was going to give it to a few people and let them provide jobs. In any other country, they would be rioting in the streets. Any other country. But in this country, we just sit back and say, yeah, but I love my party. Your party don't love you. Your party don't love you. Because if your party loved you, that ambulance that was for you would stay where it is. If your party loved you, your fire truck would be there for you. If your party loved you, you would be in this nice, beautiful, well put together building right here. Look at that. I mean, light right up. You think they paying BC yet? You think they paying BC yet? Is it light? Right up. How y'all doing, man? Good night, good night. We live. Yeah, we live, we live. Looking at the building. All right, they can see you. I can block the way. All right, you clear. Freeport Power. Freeport Power. Sorry about that. Freeport Power. Said the wrong thing. You think they paying Freeport Power? Look at that building. Let me see how much power we got now. Oh, that belly going down instead of up. Yes. Okay. All right. So we here. We got a lot of stuff to talk about next week. We just wanted to advise people of what's going on. A lot of people have questions. If you are registered, if you were registered for the last election and the 2017 election, you don't have to register for this election. You are already on the register. All right. If you want to check to see if you're on the register, you can give us a call or text 803-5995. A text is better, and we'll check the register and see if your name is on there. All right. So let me know. You don't have to register if you registered in 14. That means if you have the purple card, if you have the purple card, you're good. Now, if you change address, you need to register again. All right, if you change the address. So if you move from one part of West End to another part, to 8 Mile Rock, for example, you have to register again. You should. All right. So that's the rules. All right. If you're in if you're in West Grand Bahama, you can go right to where the NIB building is, and you can go there to register. Where's the other building that they can go to? There's another building they can go to. The National Insurance building upstairs. Okay. So and there's another building you can go to. All right. So go and get registered now. We believe that they're going to call a snap election next week. All right. Don't get left out. You got to get there to vote for change. All right. Get there to vote for change. We need something different to happen. So far, the people have been telling us that they're ready for change. They just tired of this PLBF and them nonsense. Nothing gets better. Just a bunch of promises. They're waiting for them to come with their promises right now. And so the word on the street is take their money. All right? Because why? That ain't their money. That's your money. Take it, but vote against them. You don't owe them nothing. That's your money. If someone pays you with your money, how you owe them? That's your money. All right? So take the money and vote against them. All right? Take their money and vote against them. The people who want change right now, we're tired and fed up. All right? So we'll be announcing, make an official announcement for the candidate of West Grand Bahama and Bimini. But we're coming to this seat to give the people an option that they can have change this time. All right, so go and register now. We want you to pay close attention to who your neighbors are, who lives in what house, that kind of stuff, so you can give us all the information you can. Why? Because right now, the Progressive Party is registering persons, having persons move from other constituencies right now. That's what we've been informed. One day last week, they did 50 people alone. So we're going to see how much the register goes to. We already know who's on the register. So we have the register from election, and we have the register from a couple of weeks ago. And every week we're going to get the register so we can see who the new people are joining, so we know exactly what they're up to. But we need you to go there and get registered. A lot of young people are not registered. Listen, only 15% of the voters, registered voters in this constituency, are between the ages of 18 to 29. We need that. We need you to encourage your young people to register. Now, I know a lot of you were disgruntled. You felt there's nothing from the PLP and FNM. Why vote is a waste of time, but change is here. All right, let's vote for change this time. So get out and vote. You have to get out and vote. Only 818 persons are registered between the age of 18 and 29 in this constituency. The majority of people registered, which is 46%, just under 46%, is between the ages of 50 and up. 50 and up. That's 46% of the persons. I was gonna say that's the majority. And between the ages of 30 to 49, That's another 40%. So 85 to 86% are between the ages of 30 and up. We need our young people to register. All right. So we need to do something. So we've been checking the register. We know who all the persons are. We know what's going on in this constituency. But we're ready for change, man. We're ready for change. And so again, we're not all out campaigning yet. We're not. We're visiting friends and family and people we know and people who send for us. But we're not campaigning yet. But we're going to go all out this time. Why? We tired. We tired. We know if you're tired, but this back and forth, it's just ain't working. Look at this whole big building right here. Because some people didn't believe me when I said this last week. Look at this building. Look at it. If that alone don't make you sick, from Perry Christie was prime minister in 2013 to now, they ain't opened this building yet. They don't love you. So the choice is yours. It's simple as that. All right? The choice is yours. So we're here again in West Grand Bahama. We're loving this, enjoying being here. And so if you have any questions, you can call me at 803-5995. If you want to meet me while I'm here, you can call me at 803-5995. If you have any family members in West Grand Bahama, tell them to call me at 803-5995, and we can get in touch with them and we can see what's going on. A lot of people are hurting in this constituency. A lot. I don't think I've ever seen this much tears in all my life. I don't think I've ever seen this much tears. I've seen men and women crying because of the circumstances. I've seen people whose roofs, they promised to fix their roofs. Matthew. I feel like it's 85% of the houses. Nothing. Nothing. We got some stuff to reveal to you. We're going to wait until after this weekend, and then we're going to have a serious talk about what's going on here and what can happen here. But again, we got to fight for something. And what I want to fight for is what belongs to me and you. What Philip Brave Davis and the FNM is trying to steal. Your natural resources and your carbon credits. If you don't fight for nothing else, fight for your future. Fight for your future. Some people say y'all are going to do the same thing. I know one thing. You know what's going to happen if you vote PLP FNM. You know what's going to happen. Bad schools, bad education, poor health care, no hospital for you for 50 years, well, 70 years, no hospital for you.
Plenty potholes.
Plenty potholes. Plenty potholes. But they coming to fix it next week, eh? Why? Election coming. Oh, this week. Election coming.
Next week.
So thank God for election. And the party is starting. All right. So the parties are gonna start next week. They're gonna party like it's 1999. And so you're gonna get to party and celebrate with them because only them been partying all this time. Them and their cronies. But it's time for you to get some of yours. All right. So on Sunday we're gonna have a sit down live. I'm gonna sit down. We're gonna go through the numbers. We're gonna go through the books. I'm gonna reveal some things to you. It's gonna be shocking. All right. We're going to reveal that for you. But again, I wanted you to see this. I didn't reveal who the contractor is yet. I didn't reveal who the contractor is. Because what's more important than who the contractor is the fact that that millions and millions of dollars was spent. They said they broke on this. But you know why they do stuff like this? Because they make money by building buildings and renting it to themselves, to them and political cronies. So they don't want no government buildings. They want rent. So they will make sure this don't really finish while they're renting from political cronies. They'll do it to make it seem that they're doing something. That's a stall tactic. They always find a way to stall you for years. Like with your VAT. Sorry, not with your VAT, with your Freedom of Information Act. They stall you for years. Freedom of Information Act, they keep kicking the can, keep inching it. It's 20 years later, we still don't have it. Inching it. That's what they keep doing. They keep swinging y'all. Everything they don't want to do, they keep inching it. They don't want to do nothing for West Grandmama. Let me make this make sense for you. Why should someone do something for you if they know that you could vote for them? Why should someone do something for you if you could vote for them anyway? How stupid would they be? If you are being the fool, then they would be a fool to give you when they know that your vote is assured. So let me tell you what they would say. The PLP would say, oh, that's a PLP seat. We ain't worried about them. We ain't doing nothing for them. Right? And then the FNM would say, oh, well, they voting for us anyway, so we ain't got to do nothing for them. And then you get nothing. You see how that works? When you're loyal to them, you're hurting yourself. But show them one time that you want to spank them with something new and something different. And watch how they can treat you different after that. You see election coming? Watch next week. Watch how they can show up. Watch how they can show up. With all this money, they've been owing the contractors in this constituency for 2 years. 2 years. They ain't paid these poor contractors. Now all of a sudden they can show up with all this money. But they ain't show up with the contractors' money, you know. They can tell them, no man, you could be straight. Yeah, the money reached down, man. Yeah, this is a new thing now. Yeah, we on the brave now. Don't worry about nothing. You straight. You straight, man. Just work with us, and then you straight, man. That's the whole thing now, man. Yeah, we get Shane Gibson, and he can make sure that happen, man. Just vote for Shane. We need to make Shane a billionaire, man. He only is a millionaire now, man. That's our boy. You know, we gotta look out for our boy. We gotta make him a billionaire. You know, when he first ran, he declared $10,000. Then the second time he ran, he had gated community and he had millions of dollars in the bank, and so we gotta make sure we look out for him, man. But this is about us. Don't be selfish, man. Do this for your party. You see how that sounds? Yes, it's Lincoln Michael Bain. How you doing? You all right? All right. We're good. Come, I can put you on camera. I'll stay over here. Yeah, just saying hi to the neighbors, you know, and just like I said, 10 years, 10 years. Ooh, calling me. Definitely don't love me. Who be calling me during my life? All right. So why would they do something for you? So when you show them you staunch PLP, they ain't do nothing for you, huh? If you giving your boyfriend everything, why he marry you? I know I gone deep just now, huh? If he treating you bad, beating you up, neglecting you, and you still loving up on him, why he could do anything for you? He would be the fool. You understand? If they neglecting us and we still loving them, if they beating us up and we still loving them, they have been giving us violence. When your car slam in that pothole, that's violence. That's violence. When your car slam in that pothole, huh? That's violence. When you experience a hurricane and there's no shelter for you to go to, that's violence. That's violence. When you gotta pay an electricity bill that is 3 times what it should be, that's violence. What's the biggest? What are the biggest punishments for crime? If you commit a crime, what they punish you with? Time or money? All right, which is the same thing. So if they charge you a big fine so that you wouldn't do it again, that's a punishment. So if they charge you 3 times what your electricity bill should be, that's a punishment. That's violence. They are punishing us as a people just so the PLP and FNM can get richer. And we keep voting for that. Yeah, well then keep voting for it then. Keep voting for it. That makes sense to you. Oh, I just FNM. I don't care how high the light bill is. I just a PLP. I don't care how high the light bill is.
I don't care how much they teach.
Huh? You don't care how much. What one person in the voice note said? Yeah, I don't care how much they thief. That's my PLP. Let them thief. I love them. That's what they say. But there are many of us who are waking up, and I want to thank all of the people who are waking up and who are ready for change, who are ready for real opposition in the House of Assembly. All right? Real opposition in the House of Assembly. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this tonight. Again, we're on the street. We're visiting family and friends. You got plenty of family and friends around. Yeah. All right. Plenty. All right. Some visitations. All right. But I wanted you to see this building. You see the charging yet? Oh wow. All right. So I'm gonna probably end in a second, but I just have to take you to see. Yeah, come, bring it. I will take you close up. It might die because things charging ain't working for some reason. I don't know why. So it might die. I want you to see this up close and personal. I think we gotta go back. All right. All right. Just want to take a picture. Good night, Jan. How you doing? Don't give us that back. Yeah. On the property. I'm just gonna take a picture. No, boss, you can't have on the property. My boss don't allow that. All right. So you can see this. Okay, no problem. Look here. Over there in the road and take a picture. Thank you. Look. This building right here, 10 years. It's a government building.
Y'all got to do that in the road, please.
10 years. Yeah, one sec. 10 years. Look at it. It's a beautiful building.
No, y'all got to do that in the road, but you
love
cost me lose my
this
job.
building. No, we ain't gonna cost you lose job. I want you look over here. Give me
my boss got this on. Can you watch this on now?
Yeah, let him watch. Can your boss, can he hear on the camera?
Everything.
All right, I need your boss.
No, let's start out here on the property and we discuss whatever you want to discuss with me, please. Because right now, things stuff and I ain't working. I can't afford.
Yeah, we can't afford that. All right, so we good right here. So
no, man,
no, we can't afford that. I know, right? So this been building for 10 years.
I can't answer nothing.
You just say you talk to me.
I can't answer that.
10 years.
I can't answer nothing.
Okay, don't answer nothing. Oh Lord. Phone dead.
Yeah.
Phone dead. We still live. So I gotta get this back up. Plug this back in quick, please. All right, thank you. and gentlemen, we are back. We're so sorry about. We're so sorry about the technical difficulties. No, the gentleman didn't do that. He's very decent and respectful. Um, but the battery died. All right, so we're so sorry, but the live stayed up, so we came back on the live even after it died. But these are some of the things that we got to stand up for, man. All right, so I think the country needs to know when this is happening all across the Family Islands, and we need people all over the Family Islands where these kinds of things is happening to let us know, man. The reason I'm saying this is because they have money. They spend the money on what they want to spend it on. They got money, you know. They have the money. All right, and we're going to show you a lot of things on this Sunday when we have to sit down live. You know, we're not on the road. They have the money to do whatever needs to be done in this country, but they don't want to do nothing for you. All right, so we need to spank them one time and let them see that they are not invincible. All right, that's a whole building. Been there 10 years. How could you do that? All right. All right. So we are good night. Good night. So this is what we're here for. Again, so if you need to reach me, if you're in the constituency, you need to reach me, 803-5995. If you have any questions, 803-5995. If you want me to sit down and talk to your family and friends, you can call me, 803-5995. You can call me on that number. And, you know, we can bring the team straight to your house. So again, we're not going to campaign, you know, all out yet, not until next week. But if you want us to come and visit you
Shut that.
again, oh geez,
It's only on 1%.
yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the technical difficulties. We live again, so we're gonna have to end it there. Thank all you all for staying on here. Boy, you all really love this live. All right, but we come here to do real things. Real people do real things. All right, and we need to do something different. Tired is back and forth and getting swing over and over and over. Time for realness. All right, time to stand up. Time to look out for the people. Time to fight for the people. All right, and we don't talk this, we do this. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, uh, we're gonna tune out. We're gonna tune out for now, and we're gonna go live again after the funeral, and that's on Sunday. We're gonna go live again, and that's when it all begins. All right. So we're gonna make our announcement as to who our candidate is in short order. Stay tuned. All right. So thank all you all for tuning in. We love you. God bless you. Remember to give anyone in this constituency my number 8035995. Same number I had from a live came out. All right. It's never changed. It's never gonna change. So make sure you're a part of that. All right. So we're gonna tune out now. God bless you. We love you and see you next time.